Hello guys, welcome back. Loki wanted to remind me he's my patron, he wanted attention. He was getting attention today, okay? He wasn't not getting attention. And I had taken some chocolate and stuff up to my friend because I had wanted to get it to her, got a little greedy. But I eventually did get it up to her, and it was bad weather, so it was a little bit both. But I got it up to her and came home. And I've noticed that the Oculus Rift was a little messed up, and I'm like, oh, okay, this thing sometimes gets messed up. And I had trouble finding my sensor, and I'm like, okay. And I had tried all day to do something for you guys. Kept trying. I found this track I liked, and I kept trying to think, what can I set that to? I don't think you guys want to see any more waterfalls or nature shots, and I couldn't think of anything in the home to shoot. And I thought, well, I'll see if I can find some fractals. And I didn't want to spend the money to get a pack because it's going to be good for one video that, there's no sense spending the money for that. And I thought, well, I'll go find some VR fractals. And long story short, I spent the whole morning till a little while ago and I couldn't find anything, so I was tired. I go in and I'm trying to rest and I hear boom, 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 somebody knocking on my front door, and I'm like, and I think, who could it be? Could it be the neighbor? He knows not to be on my property. He already over here trying to mooch. I thought, well, maybe it's my friend. Maybe something happened and the bow came down. And I have a security door that you can just open the vents to talk to people. And this guy is claiming to be from the cable company. And I said, no, you're doing door-to-door sales. I didn't receive any notice you were coming. I'm not letting you in my house. He's like, no, no, no. I'm from the cable company. Whether he was or not, he scared the living shit out of me. And I closed the door on him. And he says, well, I'm going to leave this thing right here. You have to let us in. And I'm like, this doesn't even sound right. So I went to Comcast and I checked, my status. And they did say, oh, maybe some cables were loose. And I'm like, then why the hell would he have to bang on my door and scare the ever-loving shit out of me? So I went down and I fixed some cables. And I came back up. I ran the test again. And it was fine. I'm like, why in the living hell didn't Xfinity just send me an email going, hey, we've noticed that maybe some of your cables are loose. Why don't you fix them before we have to terrify the shit out of you? So I don't know if he was from the cable company or not. I took the thing out of the door. I made sure it was gone. And I took the thing out of the door because you hear horror stories. And it felt like kind of like almost dirty or something. I wasn't sure if that was from being on the door that hasn't been washed all winter or what that was from. So I threw it in the garbage. I figured if they want to come make a service call, they can send me an email or send me an official letter. But you're not just going to get in my house, because you can fake ID, you can fake a, call thing. So I was like, no, you're not getting into my house. And I've had problems for years with these fake people. It's a fake company that gives you the wrong address and you don't realize that they claim to be the cable company and they try to set you up with these great deals and they're trying to steal your ID. So I was like, no, you're not getting into my house. And I think Loki set that up for his divine amusement. I really do, because we had been going back and forth about eggs today. Now, he doesn't particularly want eggs, but he wanted to know why I wasn't going to go get them. I said, I just don't feel like walking up. I don't feel like cooking. I don't think he's particularly interested in eggs. He's never shown any great need and urge to eat eggs. I'm hearing egg, egg. I had a cat that could say egg, and somehow Loki picked it up. Egg, egg. So he's back here doing that now, but he's just doing it for fun. I don't think he's really truly in the mood for eggs. I gotta shrug. And like I said, I'm trying to watch what I spend so that when I go to get my taxes done in about a week, it's not like, so that happened. And I'm like, I really don't want to leave the house alone if somebody's going door to door playing a scam. But it could have been the cable company, could have been legitimate, but I'm still not letting you in my house if you show up unannounced. No, you're not coming in. My mother would have, but we live in different times now. I'm like, no, you're not coming into my house. So that's happened. And it's one of those things. Loki wanted attention. He wanted to jump in front, and sometimes he'll do that. He'll jump in front and he'll shove Odin out of the way. So it's going to be this thing of getting used to, I think Odin's taking over, and just when I'm in groove with Odin, Loki shoves him out of the way. It's like, it's all about me. It's always all been about me. So I don't know, guys. I'm very limited as to what I can go film. Basically, in the US, you can film on public areas, like in a park or something. I can't just go walk into someone's yard and go, wow, that's beautiful. Can I film your flowers? I mean, you could with permission, but one, there are no flowers right now, and two, it leads to things. If they change their mind later, it can lead to a lot of legal problems for you. And YouTube's getting extremely touchy, and I'm like, well, I don't want to start paying for stock footage and stuff like that. So I'm either going to have to get really creative about what I film, or we'll probably be taking a break from music videos for a while. And I had this perfect song, and I'm trying to think in my head, what do I want to set that to? And I try to think about fractals. And it's like, I don't want to spend, all this money on a game or something else to try to do these fractals, and maybe it won't even appeal to you because they can look good or they can look nightmare-inducing. So that's where we are with that. It feels like Friday today, though. I don't know why. Loki put a good scare into me. Laundry's done. I suppose I could walk up for eggs, but I'm like, I'm just not in a mood to cook eggs and do stuff. I should have got eggs yesterday when we were out, or the other day actually, but I'm just like, I'm not in a mood to cook very much anymore. I cook in the oven, but stovetop. That, as you guys have seen, is his altar. I really don't always like moving everything off the altar to cook, but we'll see. Now I got a lot of energy. I'm not tired now. I got a good scare thrown into me, so that was great. That guy scared the living shit out of me. I don't know why they don't think that's scary. If some random ass dude shows up at your door dressed in a uniform, and I just got done reading that in American Gods, where Wednesday's pulling that scam, dressing up in a uniform, going to the bank. I'm like, yeah, I just read about this scam literally 5 hours ago. No, not coming into my house. Could have been Odin for all I know, but no, that guy was not coming into my house. I'm like, no, I don't trust you. If this is a problem, we'll get it taken care of, but they're going to contact me. You're not just coming up and making a random ass bang on my door and expecting to get in. That's not going to happen. So I got the living hell scared out of me, and look, he thinks it's funny. He's back here. And he knows I have social anxiety, so he knows if somebody just randomly bangs on my door already, I'm like, I can go to the door and I can answer it, but I really don't need you banging on my door. If it would be a friend, I'd be like, oh, hey, come in or whatever. But if it's somebody wanting in, no. Usually bangs on my door aren't good news. It's usually the mooch from next door or something else. No, you're not banging on my door. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.